Yeah, I'm always messing with stuff out here. I'm at the property, and typically I do like my Balthasar Gration when I'm out here. Just I'm trying to get through it. I may still do it tonight. I don't know, but I need another book to start out here because I'm having trouble with the streaming. It works sometimes, it doesn't work, so I might have to punt. And like I said, I might try it again tonight. Last time I tried it out here, it went through like 45 minutes, no audio. Really pissed me off a little bit. It's okay. It's the way things go. But I'm not going to waste my time. Although, if I do it again, I have a recording of it, which I didn't do last time. So now I know not to trust any clouds or anything like that. That's good. But, yeah, I don't know how I'll put this one. I don't know. I'll figure it out. It's thinking, and yeah, and I get a little nervous trying to talk this shit, monologuing or whatever. But I did this book, or I started this book, and it's called The Gospel of the Gnostics. Duncan Greenlees, M.A., and I can't. It's probably been 5 months since I picked this up last, so I don't even remember where I was. It looks like I'm on chapter 9, the soul redeemed. And just flipping through it, it looks like it has a lot of footnotes, which is cool because so does 200 Years of the Christian Religion by Charles Waite. And I'm ripping them out as I go, and it's really good for me. But yeah, I didn't do that for the first half, which is no big deal. It's no big deal. I think Paul Tice, does he do anything in this one? This is a book tree. So I put book tree on the little title right there. I know it. That's that Paul made the facsimile of. I'm just not sure if he wrote anything in here yet. I don't think I read the introduction because I know I was just like, I want to get to the source. I want to get to the words of all these old things. I don't care what anyone else says. But there might be something really good in the introduction. You never know. I mean, not that I would ever say that there's anything bad, or I just don't know because I ain't read it. And I might go back and read it. I might be on something else. That doesn't mean anything if I don't, I guess, unless I need to read it. And yeah, I'm rambling, dude. I hate that. 2 minutes. 2 minutes and 40 seconds just to say I'm going to start this book. And I'm going to put this out there. And I don't know. I haven't done this setup, but I know that if the streaming shit don't work, I've still got to get this set up so that I can at least do a couple of readings. And I do enjoy keeping Battle Station 1 readings different than Battle Station 2 readings. And yeah, because it's two different things. And I know it's shitty back there. It'll change. Everything changes. And yeah, I thought I'd get one of these in before the sun goes down. I don't know where to friggin' look, I don't know if that's too high. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's all minutia or whatever. So, yeah. You guys know I'm awkward. So you're just going to have to deal with it. And but I'm figuring it out. I think I'm figuring it out. I got it recording here. The only problem I'm going to have, and see, I can do this now because I'm not using StreamYard, who doesn't allow, for some reason on Mac wouldn't let me do that, which is fine because I'll always find a way. But I can do that now, and I think it changes, and my audio's fine. I don't know if it's crisp, but it's good. So yeah, I don't know if I'll cut that out or not. I might. Probably not. Give me a second. I got my little stand here. Good. It's the size I like me being. I don't want to be up the whole damn thing. Anyways, rambling. Like I said, this is the Gospel of the Gnostics. Duncan Greenlees, 1958, a book tree pressing or release. All right, so I'll be putting this, I think, under where the other ones are at. I'm pretty sure I uploaded them. Be good to get back to this. Soul redeemed. Jesus proceeds with the detailed story of how he rescues the I'm not sure if I'm going to put subs on. I'm not going to tell you guys any of that shit. Jesus proceeds with the detailed story of how he rescues the faithful but fallen human soul from the dark chaos of material life and leads her stage by stage back into the glorious light realm where she belongs. As in GG14, we learn that she fell by an over-impulsive urge to something beyond her, a kind of pride as was the fall of Lucifer in later Jewish legend, and misled by the counterfeit angels of light, which is her own ego, Athades, arrogant and self-willed. Her sin was pardoned because it arose from her very love for God, the light, deceived and lured into the darkness by the element of spirituality, which alone makes the ego possible. She has broken the bounds of the 12 zodiacal signs by this self-will urge to immediate merging with God, and has to suffer and repent through each of these in turn. The original text being here long-winded to the point of boredom. Towards the end of her long repentances, I don't think I read all that. There's nothing wrong with that, but that's not the words that I was reading last time. I probably will go back through this whole book again. That's what I get for missing it. But right now, I want to just read these larger sections because I think all that is part of what I felt, because I didn't know better. It's like footnotes. And I didn't know how to incorporate that into the readings. So, I totally omitted them. But I'm going to go back to them. If you want me to, I can do that. Just let me know, and I'll do that. If not, I'm just going to read the bigger words, the bigger text, because I think that's part of, I don't know much about this stuff, so I'm reading it. It's part of the facsimile, whatever it is. Soul redeemed. 50. Jesus finds the faithful wisdom. 1. Jesus said, after these things I ascended as far as the veils of the 13th of the eons, than which I came upon their veils, they withdrew of themselves and opened to me. I went into the 13th of the eons, and at the bottom found the faithful wisdom, all alone, none of them being with her. Now she was sitting there, grieving and lamenting that she was not admitted to the 13th eon, her region on high, and because of the pains which Arrogant, who is one of the three powered ones, had made for her, the one who had disobeyed in not emitting all the refinement of his power in him at the time when the rulers had given their refinement of matter, desiring to lord it over the whole 13th eon and those below it. 2. When the faithful wisdom saw me shining most exceedingly, she fell into great agitation. Then she gazed out into the light of my robe, and she saw in my robe the mystery of her name, as well as the whole glory of its mystery. For she was formerly in the higher region of the 13th eon, and was wont to hymn the higher light which she had seen in the veil of the treasure of the light. 3. Then looked at all the rulers who are with the two great three-powered ones, together with her unseen, who is paired with her, and the 22 other invisible emanations, since the faithful wisdom and her twin make up 24 emanations, whom the great unseen forefather has emanated. 51. How she made enemies. It came to pass while wisdom was in the 13th of the eons, in the region of all her brethren, these invisibles. So it happened by the first mystery's command, wisdom looked up and saw the light of the veil of the treasure of the light, and she longed to go there, but could not go to that region. She ceased performing the mystery of the 13th eon, and was hymning the light on high that she had seen the veil. 2. All the rulers who were below hated her because she had ceased from their mysteries, and because she wished to go up and be above them all. For this reason, then, they were enraged at her and hated her. Then Arrogant joined himself to the rulers of the 12th eons, and he too raged against the faithful wisdom. 52. The lion-faced power. He evolved from himself a great power with lion's face, and from his matter in him emanated a host of other very mighty material emanations. And he sent them into the lower regions to the parts of the chaos, so as to trap wisdom there and carry her power away from her, because she kept mourning and seeking after the light that she had seen. 2. So it was at the first mystery's command, this great three-powered arrogant persecuted wisdom in the 13th eon, so that she should look down and see his light power there, which was lion-faced and long for it, and go to the region and have her light taken from her. 3. It happened then, after this, she looked down and saw his light power in the depths, but she did not know that it belonged to this three-powered arrogant, but thought it was of the light that she had seen from the first on high, which came from the veil of the treasure of the light. Then she thought in herself, I will go to that region without my twin, and take the light and fashion it for myself into light eons, so that I may be able to go to the light of these lights, which is in the height of heights. 4. Thinking this, then, she went out of her region, the 13th eon, and she came down to the 12th eon. Again, she left the 12th eon and came to the regions of the chaos, and she made her way to this lion-faced light power to devour it. But all the material emanations of arrogance surrounded her, and this great lion-faced light power swallowed the light powers and wisdom, and both refined her light and devoured it, while her matter was thrown out to the chaos. In the chaos, it became a lion-faced ruler, whose half was fire, and the other half was darkness. That is, Isle-Dolabath. So when these things happened, wisdom became greatly enfeebled, while that lion-faced power was busy in taking away all the light powers and wisdom, and all arrogance material powers surrounded wisdom at once and pressed upon her. How far does this go? It's just one of those, I don't want to read it all like that. I really want to do it the way I've been doing it with the music and just break it up, but I don't know. Let me just come back. That's going to be it where I stop, right there, pencil. I love taking you guys along. It's fun, you know. I don't know how to do all this. I'll bring you along, and you either watch it or you won't. That's completely cool. I'm losing daylight. So I got to reconfigure, and I might do something else tonight. I don't know. I can't. I'd like to try the streaming thing. I'd rather just use OBS. I don't know. OBS, I think I can get to work with one place, you know what I'm saying, at a time, and I just don't know how to do that. I'd rather go out to 2, but whatever. So I'm going to stop this, and, hey, why's my face on there like that? And I'm going to go back to that, and, yeah, good. I at least got this in the hopper out here, and it's good for me. See you guys later. Hope you're enjoying your Friday.